Hey yo, what's up? I'm trying new intros, but I don't know. I think I should just stick to my original intros of hi. And in today's video, we're gonna go over the nitrogen cycle and all about its biogeochemical flow and the molecular mechanics of life's secret scarcity. Oh, we're running out of nitrogen? Shoot. What if I just like take a nitrogen, one atom? Isn't it like N2 or whatever? I don't know. I didn't pay attention in chemistry. The only class I paid attention to was lunch, bro. Ho ho. But anyways, let's talk about the atmospheric abundance versus biological scarcity of nitrogen. So the nitrogen paradox. So it may seem available, but it's actually unusable. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in our atmosphere without with about 78% of our atmosphere composition. Yo, where's the oxygen? When do we breathe? Why couldn't we breathe nitrogen instead? Huh. But nitrogen is the most abundant gas in our atmosphere, yet it is the most common limiting factor for plant growth. This is due to the chemical nature of diatomic nitrogen, N2, which is virtually inert under standard conditions. What if we just take the N2, like split it into N1s? Yeah, if I'm teaching you this, I should probably know why. Ah, anyways, so the triple bond barrier. So structural integrity. The two atoms in N2 are joined by a powerful triple covalent bond. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, with Lewis dot diagrams in chemistry. This okay. Breaking this bond requires a massive energy output of around 945 kilojoules per mole. Why does that feel like a lot? How much? How much energy does it require for someone to bench 115 pounds? A billion kilojoules. Also, biological access. And most organisms lack the biochemical tools to split this bond, and only a few specialized prokaryotes have evolved the enzymatic machinery to fix nitrogen into a usable form, like ammonia, NH3. I thought ammonium was scary. I don't know, it just sounds like a scary thing to say. Next, we're gonna talk about deep dive of biological nitrogen fixation. The whole nitrogen complex. Hold on. I hold your horses. Let me look at this. Let me look at my emails. Yeah, I'm very on to. Yo, no important emails, bro. Oh my. Okay, so here's that looks like an onion cell, but the root nodal symbiosis. So rhizobium in legumes. Wait, isn't that a French word? Legumes for vegetables? Yo, is it? I swear it is, but certain plants like peas and beans house rhizobium bacteria in specialized root organs called nodules. And the plant provides sugars in a low oxygen environment why the bacteria provides fixed nitrogen. This symbiosis is the primary natural gateway for nitrogen to enter the biosphere. Oh, look at those two working together. It's like a team sport, like when I play tennis, right? In doubles, I carry everyone I play. So, but that one day, we're not gonna talk about that one day. That was an off day. But now let's talk about. Hold on, yo, what's happening to my mouse? Oh, okay. So we're gonna talk about the nitrogenase enzyme. Ho ho! Look how beautiful that is. We talk about beautiful that is, but the molecular architecture, which is fixation is driven by nitrogenase complex, which consists of two proteins called the Fe protein and the MOFE protein. It uses a unique Fe-MO cofactor cluster to perform this reduction, so it requires 16 ATP per N2 molecules fixed, and it is highly sensitive to oxygen, which is irreversibly inactivated, and this produces NH3 and H2 gas. Wow, it's pretty interesting. Next, we have the human impact, the Haber-Bosch revolution. Why are we talking about revolutions now? So this is a process that now fixes more nitrogen than all natural processes combined. While this feeds half the global population, It has double the amount of reactive nitrogen in the environment, leading to massive oceanic eutrophication. Huh, it doesn't even give me. What does that say? Synthetic nitrogen fixation, TG per year, 1900s. Look at that graph. Like, this is my height. Exponentially grows. I wish, bro. Now we gotta talk about transformation pathways. Nitrification. This is where ammonia, NH3, is oxidized to nitrate, NO2, then nitrate, NO3, by bacteria like nitrosomes. Then assimilation, with plants absorb nitrates via their roots and incorporate the nitrogen into amino acids and DNA structures. And then we have finally ammonification, which decomposes, break down organic nitrogen from dead matter and waste, returning it to the soil as ammonium. Now we're gonna move. Oh, look how beautiful. Now we gotta take a second to look how beautiful this is. Oh, I'm scrolling on Instagram, bro. Oh, yo, I didn't watch Spider-Man Brand New Day yet, bro. I need a. Yo, what is this guy saying? Sorry, wait. Oh, what am I saying? Okay, I did not. I hope you appreciated how beautiful. Why is there a random volcano? Look how this is really good for biology. So make sure you pay attention to this. But closing the loop, denitrification, which is like basically the last step, and this returns to the atmosphere. So in anaerobic oxygen poor soil, denitrification bacteria like, oh my god, Pseudomonas uses nitrates as an electron acceptor instead of oxygen. You would know that it's oxygen in etc if you watch my other videos, but this biochemical pathway converts nitrate NO3 back into N2 gas, and this prevents the soil from becoming toxic and maintaining the global balance. Wow. Okay, we're gonna move on from that beautiful graph, but so here is like the transformations of key elements during this. So we have fixation. These are like, this is not all of it, but it's like the main ones about fixation, nitrification, and denitrification with N2, NH4, and NO3. And this produces NH3, NO3, and N2. And this is nitrogenase, nitrifying bacteria, and denitrifying bacteria. Yeah. And that's the end of the video. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments. Leave any constructive criticism too, not for me, to Jerry. Make it out to Jerry, not me, because I'm perfect. You can leave in the comments how humble I am too. So humble, bro. Yeah. So here's the image sources that I used. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Let's see, do I have anything else to talk about? So let's talk about the political integrity of public relations in the world right now. So you know how like the US is kind of big. There's 50 states, right? But then if you like minus New York City and then you add in Alaska, does that make it 51 states? Huh. Leave in the comments if you agree with me. Let me think. Anything else? Should we also talk about the economic state of the world right now? Oh, I should look at my stocks. Let's see. Oh, who invests? Oh, shoot. Does down mean up, guys? Uh, yeah. I'm gonna just close this. I'll look at it another day. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. And I hope you learned something interesting today. And I know I did. And I always say that, but yeah. But I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Uh, bye.